Well, that's just a perfect tee shot, really. Exactly 90 yards left for the second. You couldn't draw this up any better.
And this, not the longest hole players will encounter, so just an iron off the tee, and it works out to perfection. And they were thinking about cutting that corner, but this will end up in that right side fairway bunker. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
144 left to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good. Well, it looked dicey in the fairway bunker, but that was such a great strike too. You've got to hit the ball clean out of the fairway bunker. And just see that saw out there, hits the green, kicks forward, and now in close. Great shot. A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
And this is going to be moving left the whole way. It's going to be one big arc all the way to the hole.
Just want to maneuver this one close, down the slope for birdie. Good job of deadening it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. Birdie putt now moving to his right. Ah, yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. Disappointment there. That will brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
Uh-oh, this is heading left, and there is no land over there. And in fact, that is into the lake here at 11. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. Oh, that's trouble. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. So now after the drop, time to try again. Oh, this might be close. Nope, just on enough earth there to slow that ball down, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Yeah, it's the break that you really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right.
8-foot putt here.
Okay, looking for that breakthrough to get into red figures, but just a par there as he'll remain right where he started at even. Nah, might have stared at that one too long. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Yep, that one falls, but it is a bogey, and that score will sink a bit further now to +5 on the round. That a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Okay, a double bogey will take him out of red figures as he falls to 1 over. Frank, the par 5s here at Bay Hill so important. What's the 12th like?
570 odd yards, tee it high, let it fly.
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. And that will almost certainly necessitate a layup as that is into the bunker off the tee. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Getting out more important than distance here as he readies his second. Okay, that's a good safe play. Get it back out into the fairway. Get some distance if you can, and gets it to try and make a good third on this par 5. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
That is going to be into the bunker. Not a bad effort from off the fairway, but couldn't get that one to slow down.
So after the layup, Frank, here at the par 5 12th, pitch shot here, try to make birdie.
Yeah, just use the contours of this green. You can actually get to this flag a lot of different ways. Using one of the mounds, there's nothing wrong with that. And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
a birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His third from the bunker. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Not quite on in two. Here's the third from the greenside bunker.
Well, that sand is a little inconsistent. Didn't quite come out the way we expected to. It's still a chance for birdie.
Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
This now for birdie at 12.
And I don't think he'll want to deviate from a straight-in read, just a little uphill.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. This will be a 14-foot putt here. The line, perfect there, and that's in for a birdie. What a stroke and what a run this is to start the backside. Birdies at 10, 11, and now 12. Oh no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, gonna leave it on the lip. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. It has been frustrating. 6 over par already. Frank, the par 4 13th, relatively short, but not necessarily easy.
Yeah, stringent tee shot. A lot of people are tempted to take a bigger club off the tee. 300 yards runs out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in? Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie. Drive's not too bad, but problem is, drive's on the left, and that flag is cut short left. So 3 options: either respect it, go a little right, maybe just land it just over, right next to it, or perhaps try and hit it beyond it and spin it back. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
It's right around 117 yards to the front of the green, 131 all the way to the flagstick. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Well, really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
And that ball gonna settle on the fringe, but a good distance from the hole. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. He's 11 feet away. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. One over for the day. Another challenging par 3 here at Bay Hill. It's the 14th, 216 yards, Frank.
It plays uphill, prevailing breeze too into your face, so normally much longer than its yardage.
And that will be too much club. It's into one of those two bunkers over the back of this 14th green. And that will be short and left, and it winds up in the larger of those two front bunkers. Oh yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. Now, from off the Bermuda grass, is second at the par 3.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole.
The read there, nothing easy about that one, but bottom of the barrel, and that's an excellent par save. This is an 11-foot putt.
That one just gonna sneak on by.
Good putt. These par 3s are hard to birdie here at Bay Hill, so you'll absolutely take that.
A 9-footer now for his birdie. Now, that's a good opportunity, unfulfilled. No problem with that one. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Frank, the 15th, kind of a fun golf hole if you can curve your ball. I mean, that's a huge dogleg to the right, isn't it?
It's much easier if you're a right-hander if you cut it down here. If you don't cut it, then make sure you don't run out down that left side. Smoked that tee shot. Can't believe it finished in the first cut.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. And this is going to be in a good spot as that'll come to rest in the left portion of the fairway.
Awesome tee shot right in the middle of the fairway.
Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. Football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green.
So no real problems here with the lie. It's his second from that first cut. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yeah, that's well done. Back-to-back pars here at 14 and 15. Okay, well, it's a round that's had some missteps, but this was as solid as it gets. Short birdie there to get back to 5 over par. Two over for the day. cleans that up in the hole. Is this a good risk-reward par 5?
It's more about the second shot here. It's probably the most demanding second shot on the golf course.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Okay, job well done, Frank. You know when you play this hole, you're playing it like a par 4, even though it's a par 5. You need to be home in 2.
You certainly do, Rich. This hole isn't as long as some par 5s, but when you consider water and play here, water and play at 17 and 18, this is a key shot.
I like it. I like it a lot. He's going to love it if he can get out of here with a 3, and that's a possibility. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So after reaching the green in 2, this will take a full swing with a putter, but it is for eagle. So now a long one coming up, and an outside look at eagle. .14 feet to the hole. putt right there. That's a birdie, and it is back to 1 over now for the round. Knock this one in, and that will have been a perfectly played hole with 2 superb shots to this point. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Disappointing. The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. So we've talked about these par 3s here at Bay Hill, and they finish with a doozy. It is the 17th at 221 yards and all sorts of trouble. You can see that beach bunker in front. There's the water to deal with, oftentimes a difficult hole location. You're thrilled to walk out of here with a par. Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole location. That was completely overcooked. Oh, he gets that one to stop perfectly. That is very well judged. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from left of the green, second. Frank, it's obvious he caught a flyer right there. Explain what that means.
Well, you have loft, right? The ball's going to take off on the loft. They put grooves on the golf club so you can have nice contact. If those grooves fill up with a little bit of grass, then you have no grooves, then you have nothing really to put the extra spin on the golf court. So that is a fly.
You like that right there, Frank?
Beautiful lag putt. Great pace.
Now a second to this par 3.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it.
Wow, even though that'll be a bogey, that is about as good as you can do right there.
That ball took a peek at the hole. Excellent shot.
Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Over for the day. Finishing hole at Bay Hill is the demanding 458-yard par 4. Water to the right, OB along the entire left side. A 4 almost feels like a birdie here.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
There's 137 yards to the flag, pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Now this would be the way to finish a round. A cross-country look at birdie at the last. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. This is a 16-footer. Oh yeah, bottom of the barrel for birdie here at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, safely in for his par at 18, and that will write an end to the round here today. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18, and that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. So a fun round here at Bay Hill, and for Frank, an easy drive over to Lake Nona. And partner, you're home for dinner. You can't beat that.
Yeah, the bad news, Rich, for you is you're not invited tonight.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.